as I fix my mic up. Are we live?
Dude.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the No Script Podcast. Oh, my mic's falling. Everything's like perfect until we start. And today we have a very special guest, a good friend of mine that I think we actually met for the first time at Vidcon, but we had been talking beforehand.
Yes, we've been talking online chatting.
I'm about to butcher his last name because it sounds Mexican, but it's not, unless it is. Chase Del Rosario.
Whoa!
Is that good?
Dude!
Boom! Bingo, baby.
Can you say it better than me?
Is it not?
It's not Mexican, but it's Spanish. Comes from the country of Spain, because the Spanish people invaded the Asian area, specifically the Philippines. So we are technically the Mexican Asians.
So it is Del Rosario.
Very much so, Del Rosario.
Isn't there a chocolate named something like that?
I wouldn't know. I think I've never tried that chocolate before.
Please, just say yes.
You're 100% wrong.
Let's go back. Start on me. I'm going to ask if there's a chocolate. Is there a chocolate named after you?
No, I don't think there is.
Okay, we're going to start again. You're going to say yes. Okay, start on me. Armand, and action. Is there a chocolate named after you?
Yeah,
Cool.
there is.
Just I knew that.
I have not tried the chocolate yet, though. Do you have a chocolate for me?
I just pull out a brand new. I'm like, oh, dude, are you sure there's a fucking chocolate name after you? Sponsored by Godiva.
Oh, dude.
Thank you for coming, bro.
No, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
And I literally haven't seen you since VidCon.
Yeah.
And
this was last minute. We did that funny video at VidCon where like you were filming the sky and I'm
dude,
like,
you know what it was though? It was a freaking alien in the sky. Remember that?
For those of you who don't know what was going on, literally in the sky, there was a literal like UFO flying across.
We had no idea. And then one of my friends was like, yo, everybody stop what you're doing. Look in the sky. And everybody started taking their phones out. And it was the most confusing, interesting thing ever. You're like, there's like so many lights in the sky and you only can think it's an alien at that point.
And then as he's filming the sky, I'm just in front of him having a fake conversation. Like, I don't know what's going on as everybody's just staring into the sky.
Yeah, you really ruined my video.
You know how hard it was for me to not look when I really wanted to look at the sky?
Some discipline right there. That was crazy. I think we found out that it was actually like a rocket that Elon was doing or something. I don't know.
Did you actually think it was an alien? Come on now.
Aliens don't exist, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry for all you alien believers out there.
Okay, cool. Armand, you good?
Yeah. The people were just asking who he was, so I linked him his Instagram.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I promise you, I am somebody.
Cool. So, I mean, there's a lot going on because you're part of SAG, correct?
Oh my gosh, I am part of SAG.
Let's just get into it. I'm really curious because
Oh my gosh, dude.
the reason my curiosity even started was because Armand told me basically Tom Cruise had put a halt to this whole thing until after the movie was released.
Dude.
And now that Mission Impossible is out, the actors have flooded the streets.
I know, bro. It's crazy. Actually, a lot more actors, unfortunately, like I don't know too much stuff, but it has affected me drastically, negatively. And they're out picketing right now as we speak. I mean, it's all over the news, and it's stopped writers from having jobs, and it looks like it's stopping actors like myself from getting those jobs too.
And when you say it's stopping you from getting the jobs, what exactly is going on that doesn't allow you?
So I know for one, writers are the main people that give us stories to shoot, and without those stories, we wouldn't have things to audition for. And those are primarily what actors really want to be doing, is making these stories that writers write to life. And ever since the strike, it's stopped the writers from writing, and so that means we haven't been auditioning a lot because nothing has been pushed out for us to audition for. Now there's this thing where the actors are supposed to, or like the SAG is going on strike now with the writers, and I don't want to say too much because I don't know many things about it, which I definitely will be doing my due diligence, researching, and picketing as well. But like, I don't want to spread false information that I do not 100% know of yet.
That's what we like to do on this podcast. If there's anything you want to say that's not true, please.
Cool.
We'll clip it. We'll put your name
Aliens
on it.
actually exist, guys.
Aliens exist. Chase Del Rosario,
Don't come at me.
named after the chocolate.
Yeah, man. I mean, but like commercially, that's still going on. Like we could still go out for commercials because writers don't write commercials. They're writing to create stories, and commercials are just ads. So that's what I've been doing as an actor lately, just auditioning for commercials.
Now, it's been tough to even get an audition ever since writers went in. Now it's actors.
Oh my gosh.
What's
dude.
next? What's the process?
Dude, I have no clue.
I won't quit. I'm like quizzing him right now.
Let me quickly look it up really quick.
The camera's on me. He's just reading some paperwork.
I know, but like it's gonna take some time, like really for time to get the ball rolling again for this for us actors.
Now, what I heard is not you guys, like the whole like community, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is going after these very like unlikely solutions. Like the only way we'll come back is if you guys do this or this or this, and they're purposely highballing it to try to meet it exactly where they want, kind of deal. Right? Is that kind of like along the line? So like they'll be like, we expect this to get back to work for us to stop protesting, striking. And then they'll be like, oh, we can't do that, but we could do this. And they're like, okay, all along, that's all we wanted. So then,
I mean, dude, that sounds about right. Like I said, I would need to look more into it to have an opinion on it. As far as I know, it's something worth picketing for because it's affected people's jobs and people aren't getting the pay they deserve.
Yeah. Now, are you going to be out there?
Yes. I was supposed to be out there today, but I woke up. It's a little too late.
I woke up to this text to be on this stupid little podcast.
I know. Yeah. I mean, hey, but you're here. But I'm going to be gone picketing next week sometime probably. So catch me out on the streets.
Catch him outside, baby. Catch him outside.
Yeah, baby.
It's cool because you have basically your feet wet in both acting as well as content creating.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's always been like a curiosity of mine when it comes to working with social media people that are also in the acting world.
Right.
Because I'm like, okay, I'm hiring, not necessarily hiring, but I'm trying to work with you on this skit. But then I don't know how it comes when it comes to SAG. And then they're like, honestly, don't worry about it. And it's like a whole bunch of confusion. But like, I wonder if that's ever like caused confusion for your stuff.
I don't think it has. I feel like you would, obviously you would think, but there hasn't been any issues going on when it comes to my content creating as a guy on TikTok affecting my acting career or vice versa. I think it's only helped my acting career in some cases. If anything, for example, I booked a Amazon modeling gig where you can see my face. It's probably still there, maybe in the AMC Burbank. It's just a little cardboard cutout of me.
I think I saw it. Was that on your story the other day?
It's been on my stories a couple times.
Okay.
It's definitely on my pinned post, one of my pinned posts on my Instagram.
Maybe that's what I saw as I was going through to find
so
stuff
that's
to talk
why if
about.
I turn this way, you might be able to recognize me.
Pull it up, Armand, please. Pull it up.
Oh my gosh.
He looks that way. I'm just like, Armand cuts back to me. I'm like drooling. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, are you the Burbank AMC dude?
It's me, guys. Dude, chill, okay?
That's funny. You like turn to the side, you just look like someone completely different, like the old white dude. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, I know. And I turn this way, I'm like, okay.
You're like Morgan Freeman from this side.
For that gig, for example, like I showed my agent my TikTok profile so that she can show the clients, the AMC people who are hiring. It's on the Armand. It's like one of the pinned posts.
Oh yeah.
That one right to the right, but yeah, it's.
Okay.
Basically, I use my TikTok and my social media to show off my personality, and that's basically what what they're looking at. Your personality. Are you friendly? Are you able to work? Are you friendly enough to work with? Do you vibe? Do you think they vibe with you and you vibe with them? and I think my TikTok personality helped in that case.
Does anyone ever like look at you and not take you serious because of it?
I mean,
in terms of into acting, not like people. Like
you know what? I don't think so. I think it's its own separate thing. Unless you are like a really big personality and then they only know you for that. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes that may affect the character you're playing, because now when they see the character you're supposed to play, they only can see your personality on TikTok or the character that you become on TikTok. So I think that's the only thing that might hurt you if you want to become an actor.
Now, have you gone the traditional route of acting school and all this? Yeah.
Actually, I've been in the acting industry for about 4 years now. And I was a child actor, but that was for when I was a child. And then I got back into it 4 years ago. I did some acting classes here and there, but I actually started getting into like seriously acting classes this year because I wanted to take this year seriously for my acting career. And guess what? When I started taking acting classes, I'm not getting any auditions. Like, what the heck? The timing is so funny.
Wow. Dude, it's crazy to me because honestly, I feel like if I would have talked to you 3 years ago versus talking to you now versus talking to you 10 years from now, your answer would have gone from, I don't know if social media helps, to now saying, honestly, it does help put my presence and everything out there. Mm-hmm. To like 10 years from now, you'll be like, this is all thanks to social media. I think the world is changing to where like this really will have an impact on people we see on like TV, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what's crazy is people on social media are now the faces on TV now. Sometimes they don't pick actors anymore. They pick social media stars because they're more recognizable now. Yeah,
like TV, advertisements, billboards, whatever it is. Like I saw who's the guy that makes videos with his dad? Like he's got like an Italian dad.
Oh, him. Yeah. I've seen his videos.
Dude, I skip every YouTube ad I see, and then I see him on a YouTube like before the thing starts, and I'm like, holy crap. Like I watched it. I was like, that's like, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's like these faces you keep seeing are really going to be the faces that are really making money at the end of the day.
Yeah. And they can make a butt ton of money, guys. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
I know.
Ridiculous.
Still trying to get there. I'm still trying to pay rent here, dude.
What do you mean? I'm sitting next to Kia, guys. I'm honored. I can't believe I'm here.
He's like, how much you pay for rent? Right when I told him, he like took his shoes off, hung them up. He like, got nervous to walk out here.
I know. Dusting my feet.
I'm like, I only rent this part of the house. The rest is like,
I know. Trust me, you don't want to see the rest of the house, guys.
What's wrong with the rest of the house? Imagine, dude, there's no house. It's just like walls on the street.
A street, yeah.
Beep, beep, beep. Armand's like blocking traffic and shit.
Oh, careful, bro. Don't get hit by the car.
Dude, Armand has a chair in the middle of the street holding a laptop.
Oh, man.
We're sweating. They're like, why is it so hot over there?
Dude, it's been hot lately.
Oh, it's been so hot. There was a record, no? There's some kind of record broken.
At this point, it feels like there has to be. I mean, give it to LA already because it's been super ridiculously hot.
And it's getting like humid. I've never felt like this form of like, and I feel bad because Armand, like, he always has to walk a little to get here, right? And dude, this dude comes here drenched. And I'm like, dog, my bad. I should have picked you up.
Dude, how long's that walk for you?
20 minutes.
Well, he gets dropped off at what? Rocco's or like.
Rocco's, West Hollywood, and I walk all the way here.
That's
about
crazy.
To tell people exactly where I live. He gets dropped off at Rocco's, walks east 4 minutes.
Dude, that's the thing, bro. If parking was so much easier, then I don't think it would take that long for you to come here. But unfortunately, we live in LA, and so parking is butt.
Oh, dude, parking's tragic. Oh, Armand's whipping the mic out. He's about to talk his shit. Oh man, I'm curious with like your form of content too, because do you feel like it's just who you are to do acting types of content? Or is there like some kind of strategic thing behind it where you're like, I want to do this so then I could eventually get to this in the movie space?
That's a good question. Lately I haven't been focused on my content in order to push my acting presence out there, which I think I don't know. I think I will try to do something like that. But as of right now, the algorithm is in favor for my comedy stuff more so, like skits and these funny characters that I do.
Like what? What characters do you play?
So a while back, I had this series called Chad the Genie, and that character was just a Chad, and he was stuck as a genie, and he would have to try not to give people unlimited wishes, but every single video he would give them unlimited wishes, and those people would like freak him over every single time. So that helped me in my grow my account to that many of followers. And then I'm starting to see the algorithm favor like the guy who's stuck up. And at VidCon I filmed it, and it was like, oh my gosh, dude, don't film me right now. People might recognize me. And then in reality, he really wants to be recognized. And so I think that did a lot of good engagement with the algorithm, and people like that.
It's like those videos, I don't know if you've seen them, where like they'll drive by the tour cars in LA.
Oh yeah.
And they'll roll their windows down to like be seen, and they'll just drive by like this.
Yeah, guys, I promise you, I'm famous. Please don't recognize me. Don't recognize
Exactly.
me.
Yeah.
What else? I think I like the gangster walk, dude. Like people, I've been getting fun feedback from people who watched that video, which is this gangster dude walking off the Squishmallow booth at VidCon. I don't know if you were at VidCon and you did the Squish. You were at VidCon, obviously, but did you do the Squishmallow booth?
Is that the crane thing?
That was last year. Was the crane? Human
Was it
crane.
the jumping one?
It was the jumping one.
I didn't do it.
Bro, you missed out. It was
Was
fun.
it? Dude, did you see the line?
The line is horrible. I could have got you in. I mean,
Did you go to the front?
Yeah, I know. My friend works there. So, yeah, dude, he gets like all the creators in front of the line.
For that Squishmallows thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Squishmallow.
Yeah. But it's just like the gangster doing wholesome stuff. And so he's still tough, but he's doing wholesome stuff. And that's what makes it funny, because it's
funny.
like the contrast.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now, do you think you have different audiences for different people you play? Or is it fairly just like everybody?
I think it's the same. The comments that I see in each video are different comments from different people. It's hard to recognize the same comment or the same person who commented from this video and me relaying it back to like, oh, this person is consistently replying to my videos. To me, it's just like, I think they're different. All of them are different comments from different accounts.
The reason I ask is because if you look at like some of the top guys like Key and Peele, for example, I'll know people who are strictly like only into like their Kareem and Jahar videos, which is like two characters, two Middle Eastern guys they play, right? And I'll be like, have you seen this one? They're like, no, like this is all they watch kind of thing. Yeah. Which I think if you keep pushing certain characters out, like eventually it might get to the point where like people are going to love Chase for this guy he plays, or people are going to love Chase for that.
Right. And right now I'm just experimenting. I'm seeing, well, what's the best thing, and I'm going to milk it. I'm just going to keep posting that. And that's the strategy. That's how you grow, guys. Just keep doing what the followers love the most. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the craziest fan encounter you've had? Craziest, funniest, whatever it might have been. We saw your little fan section on your Instagram, stalking you beforehand.
Man, I love my fans. I'm just kidding. No, I'm very grateful for them. And let's see. One of them caught me by surprise because I was just overjoyed because this girl at VidCon comes up to me. Actually, she turns around and she's like, oh my god, take my picture. And I was like, oh, hi. Yeah, you recognize me? I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, okay, sure, let's do it. And that feeling never gets old because I still can't believe I have an audience. And like I'm that person who doesn't get recognized all the time, or like at least approached all the time. But in this case, it was like unfamiliar for me to be approached, and not only approached, but like freaking out.
Yeah.
Like this person,
Like last time I saw this, my mom was getting mad that I had bad grades.
Yeah, I know. But like she was so adorable, and I'm like, it brought me joy. And I was just like feeding off of her energy. So that was really fun. And also this past year, I mean, I wasn't getting recognized at VidCon until I started just whipping out my phone and making content, and like I had ideas that I wanted to do. And then that's when I got approached, because I think it's when they see you from the distance, they're like, oh, this person looks familiar, but I'm not sure. And then you see them recording themselves and they're like, oh, I've seen his videos, or this is why he looks familiar, because he's a content creator, and let me see, oh, I watched this video of him, and that's probably why I got approached.
So that's like validation that you are who they
exactly.
think they see.
So that's how I have to get recognized if I want to feel cool about myself. Is I just got to whip out my phone and act like my character on TikTok. Yeah. How about you? Like, what are some crazy fan encounters?
Dude, there's actually one yesterday that I was telling them about. I was driving and this dude rolls up next to me on the freeway.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, like this part up out the window. Driver.
How old was this person?
He was like 50.
Oh, you got a 50-year-old
No, but it wasn't him. But it
demographic.
wasn't him. It was his like little daughter in the back in a car seat.
That's so funny.
Yo! Yo! And I'm like, whoa! Dude, I literally thought like it could have been a robbery. It was the same kind of like action on his end.
Yeah.
So he's like telling me to roll my window down. I'm like, oh my God, dude, on the freeway. I roll it down. You a YouTuber? I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, my daughter recognized your car, and then she said she recognized you, man. She watches you. I'm like, oh, thank you, sir. What's your name? And he's like, I feel bad, but he told me his name. I forgot what it was.
Dad.
And then I was like, Kia, nice to meet you. He was like, pleasure, sir. God bless you. I was like, man, appreciate you, man.
Dude, amazing.
Rolled his window up, and
that's awesome.
all she wrote. But it's like the original part where I was like, I'm just listening to music, chilling.
Yeah.
All I hear is, yo!
Like, what did I do?
Yeah, dude.
Like, I'm sorry.
I shoot him. But yeah, no, other than that, it's great, dude. I love, like, I was just in the elevator right now before you came, when they were all waiting outside. I was with my girlfriend, and then this kid was like, gets in the elevator with, I think, his mom or something, and then she's like, this is the guy I was telling you about.
Oh.
It's like, it's nice. It's really like, because it's a lot of these younger kids that,
I know,
like,
right?
might be afraid to say anything, but like,
Yeah,
you can tell.
yeah.
So it's like when their parents step in, it's kind of cute.
Yeah. Did you interact with them?
Yeah.
Cool.
I always ask their name. I tell them I appreciate you and stuff.
That's awesome. Now they know where you live.
Right, dude? No, there's this kid that lives here. I think his grandparents are here. I don't want to say grandparents if they're his uncle or aunt, but they live in the building. The elevator opens. This kid's just standing there. He's like, are you Kia?
Oh, no way.
He's like, I knew he lived here. As I'm walking away, like I talked to him.
Oh,
and stuff,
my
and then
gosh.
I knew
He's
he
like,
lived here.
I knew you lived here. I was right. And then he was like,
Exactly.
shows you his like list of like his map and his like yarn. He's like, yeah. It's right.
Cuts to him in like the corner of my house, all dark.
Yeah.
So, how'd you know, buddy? Yeah.
He's right there. Kidding.
He's in the beanbag. Turns out like it's all twisted in my head. I have him kidnapped and stuff. Okay, let's cut it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Okay. How do we get there?
I don't know, man. VidCon.
VidCon. Yeah.
that was fun.
Squishmallows.
Squishmallows, bro. That was
I
crazy.
had a question written down, but I guess it's kind of like you kind of answered it because you're trying to get into like not trying to, but like auditions aren't really happening right now.
Yeah.
But when they were, or when you were doing auditions, how does managing time between content creation and auditions, what comes first and how do you manage the both?
Content creation versus making time for acting, or
Yeah.
Hey, these guys think the stream's a loop. You gotta prove to them it's not.
What do you mean a loop? We've been
They
asking
think it's, like,
different questions every
pre-recorded,
time.
it's not pre-recorded, guys.
It's not pre-recorded. We're really live. What do you guys want me to do?
Oh,
Say
yeah.
something? Press this button?
Tell us something to do, and then we'll do it.
What if this podcast is so on the dot accurate that we just assume someone would say
my
that
God.
and we
Okay,
pre-recorded
It's
it?
because like I keep replying to the people and they're like, dude, how is he replying when like I see his hands and stuff? I'm like, oh my God.
I have a keyboard back here I'm typing with.
He's really skilled.
Yeah, no.
Thank you guys for joining. No, we always do our podcast live now. So if something
Banana
goes wrong,
Cat is going crazy in the chat. He's a big fan.
thank you, Banana Cat.
Oh, he's a fan of me.
Yeah, he's a fan.
Oh man.
But yeah, so tell me about like managing time between the both. Which one would you prioritize? Let's say you have an audition. Obviously, I know how important auditions are to get them on time. But let's say like either like a big brand deal audition. What are you focused on?
Big brand deal versus the big audition. So that is a hypothetical question because that rarely happens. But if I had to choose, dude, I would prioritize my acting.
You would.
Yeah, that's the main goal for me personally, is to invest in my acting career, and because I've always loved being in front of the camera and being on set and doing things that is really impossible on screen. Like, that's why I don't really like plays, because I see how it's done. But on screen, it's like, whoa, you're actually like, one, a superhero, or two, you literally just like punched this guy and he fell, or like you just like special effects, visual effects. I'm a fan of those. And I'm a fan of doing my own stunts as well and action stuff. And that's a dream of mine, to do my own action stuff. And
on the topic of stunts, dude, we were just talking about the Tom Cruise stunt.
That was
off
insane.
The cliff.
That was crazy. I love Tom Cruise.
Would you do that? If
Would
you
I
were
do that?
presented with that opportunity?
Maybe. The stunts I like is the fighting stunts.
Fighting, okay.
And falling and parkour. You can see me at jam sometimes, guys. That's a stunt gym.
Oh, it's real.
It's a real gym. It's called jam. It's called Joining All Movement. And it's...
What is there, like random blocks and stuff you jump from one?
Yeah, I mean, they, in their old building, they had some different blocks, but there's like a trampoline. There's other people that you can learn from. They're doing tricking, which is basically a combination between breakdancing and gymnastics, and you put it in one, and they're just doing all these flips and breakdance with their body. And there's a whole mat where you could do all this stuff, and there's a foam pit, right? And there's an air track where you could, it's like in a hybrid between a trampoline and a bouncy ball, but it's huge. So...
Oh, that's interesting. So people literally train for parkour.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get a lot of stunt doubles and stuff over there?
Yeah,
training.
A lot of people who work on the Marvel films, DC films, any kind of action movie here in LA, they're training at Jam. Yeah.
What, Armand? Dude, Armand's just giggling back there.
So you gotta cough and touch your hair.
What?
You gotta cough and then touch your hair.
For them to believe this is a...
Live, yeah. There you go. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
That's cool though. I didn't know that was like an actual thing where it's like a literal parkour gym. Because I watch not only people climbing buildings, which is really interesting. I saw one the other day that was literally this dude climbing, and the firefighters are like, "We're gonna have to cut a hole and get you down." He's like, "Trust me, it's safer if you just let me climb."
Really?
Yeah, and he was high up in New York or something.
Oh, dude. Was he strapped or anything?
No, they do it unstrapped, but he was climbing for charity, I think. Climbing for like cancer charity.
See, when it comes to heights, I have trust issues with myself, and I don't think I could ever do things that require me to be on a high building or high surface.
Which goes back to the Tom Cruise thing. I was like, dude, it's insane what he did.
Yeah, I know. And he's like so old. He's like,
62,
sorry, Tom,
huh?
but not old, but you're very youthful.
He's just sitting in the chat watching this.
Hey, he's definitely more fit than me, right?
No, 100%. That's why it's super impressive.
Dude, he's triple my age, and that's insane, man.
That's crazy. He's doing all this stuff, and he's like and he looks super young. He looks like he's 15.
He looks like he's 45.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I'm on. Damn, that's old, bro.
Yeah. Man. Let's see. I think it'll be so cool to be in like Marvel or DC.
Who would you play if you could pick one superhero to play?
That's the thing, man. Try to find one Filipino character in a comic book.
Shazam, the Asian guy in Shazam, right?
He is. He's Asian. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, besides the point, one character. If they're like Chase,
Shang-Chi?
you get to play one person. Any
And doesn't
hero.
matter the race.
No.
Doesn't matter the race. Spider-Man.
Yes. Thank you, bro. Thank you. The best.
That's easy.
Hey, man, I saw Indian Spider-Man this year, so, anything can happen. Bro.
Anything could happen. That's true. But dude, like, oh man, I want to help be the face for Filipinos like myself in this industry.
Are you inspired by Guava Juice? What's his name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's
Oh,
Guava
man.
Juice?
I forgot his real name, bro.
Roy, right?
Yeah, Roy from
What's up,
Alex
Roy?
Wasabi.
And
Wasabi
Alex
Boys.
Wasabi. I met you guys at VidCon. I hope you guys remember me. I was at the Hyatt, and you were on your way to a meet and greet, I think. But yeah, I am inspired by them. I mean, I feel like they paved the way for people like me, and because they're all Filipino, and I'm Filipino, and so not a lot of. I feel like, and when you think of an Asian, what's the first Asian that comes to your mind?
Ryan
Not
Higa?
Filipino.
Oh.
That's
Ryan.
what I'm thinking,
Yeah, he's kind of it.
bro. He's what is he like? Korean?
Hawaiian Japanese.
Oh, haven't judged. Oops. But yeah, I mean, I just want to help leverage the Filipino community in this industry because nobody
There's
knows
not a
who
lot
we
of
are.
that. Yeah.
Would you say, I don't want to say, but stereotypically, like Asians are known to have strict households coming up.
Oh, strict households.
What would you think? Whoa, what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Small penises?
I wasn't even thinking that.
Pull it out. No, but you mentioned like you were a child actor. You did do things when you were younger. Is this something that like your parents put you in, or was it something that you were like, Mom, please let me do this, like begging your way in? Or
I definitely was not begging my way in, but it opened my eyes to what's out there and what I could be doing. And Filipinos are a performing community, performing culture. When it comes to like parties, every party you go to, even every visit you go to for just to visit your friend's house, they will one give you food every time, and two, hello, there you go, or they will.
How do you know so
turn
much
on-
about
bro,
this,
He's more
Armo?
Filipino than me.
I grew up with Filipinos. That's
There
why.
you go. And they'll turn on the karaoke machine and they will perform for you. And growing up, my sister and I would put on like a little dance show because we were in dance classes, and so we would perform for our family and relatives every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, every birthday party. Woo! Like 5 times a year.
so then that you basically started as a performer your whole life.
Yeah, I mean it's something that I'm not unfamiliar with.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you would be where you're at now with all social media, acting, whatever it is, if you didn't go to acting class? Because I feel like actors all give off like a presence where they're like confident with who they are and just a way of talking that like, well, I asked that question already knowing your answer kind of thing.
What do you think my answer is?
See, I would have guessed that it really helped you in your confidence, but after you're mentioning all the stuff that you grew up doing, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
this kind of came to him.
Yeah, it
He
just
had
came.
this, you know?
Yeah, it's for sure. I mean, definitely was there from the beginning. Acting class will definitely hone it more.
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, like the nerves, I guess, and it's still there. We're all human. And but the confidence in it being able to do what I do is I'm just grateful that I've had the experience before. And the family to do it in front of.
Now
What are the comments, man?
Take your
Smell
shirt
it.
off, punch the wall, just so you can prove that you're real.
No, that's right. They're just arguing about balls right now. That's why.
Oh wait, we were making the balls joke, and they're still on that. Hey guys, grow up.
I had on here. I want to know. You've been on set, like we looked into it with like Tom Hanks, Corbin, right?
James Corden.
Corbin.
James Corden. Corbin
So like,
Blue.
was there ever a time you were on set and something like embarrassing happened, like backstage, behind the scenes, something that the public might not have seen? That's like, oh, this is a memorable moment that I'll remember forever. I'm sure if you were like on Ellen, you'd say a lot of things, right?
Dude, I know.
Corden's on that same boat.
For real? I don't want to say anything. I'm just, I'll stay.
I'm pretty sure there
unbiased.
are stories and funny experiences. I've definitely had more experiences on set that nobody would even know if they just saw the film. But what are some examples that you can think of and that might help jog my memory of like something that happened.
Yeah, like I mean, as simple as like you're just backstage and someone just like falls off a ladder and it like it halts production for a little. Didn't that literally happen to you?
That happened to me in Iraq. Yeah.
Armand was trapped in a bathroom for hours because someone fell off a ladder and like hurt themselves, so they didn't want them going out there.
Oh my gosh!
And Kurt Tochi were stuck in a restroom for like 2 hours because production was halted.
No way.
See, like that's something you'll remember, right?
Yeah, I'll definitely remember that.
Wait, you said Kurt?
Yeah, Kurt.
What's his last name?
Tochi.
Tochi? What's it? What is he the guy with the hair?
Oh yeah, the guy with the hair.
Looks like Justin
Boom.
Justin Timberlake.
You know Kurt. If you're talking about his hair, you know Kurt.
Yeah, just the hair. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's up, Kurt? How you doing? So thank you for that story, which reminded me of.
He's like, I was also in that bathroom with Armand. Thank you.
Everyone in the bathroom.
Because I was also in the bathroom. That's my story. I was on a commercial. Oh my gosh. And they strapped, the microphone on me, I think. And I was about ready to do my scene for the commercial. I was like, guys, I need to go to the bathroom really quick. So I went upstairs, and it's one of those doors that I think is a sliding door.
Okay.
And it was a weird one. And then when I locked the door, I obviously went pee. I think you guys needed to know that. It was a really fun pee. And then when I opened the door, unlocked it, it wasn't opening it up. And I was like terrified, like nobody really knows I'm up here. And they're probably looking for me, like, where's Chase? We're on a tight schedule. I was in the bathroom for like 10 minutes, and it's a good thing I brought my phone. So I called, I went on my call sheet that tells you where to be at, and it tells you all the people that are on set, and it has their number right next to him. So I was like, okay, I think I know this person who I just met. I'll call this person, and hopefully they pick up. Thankfully they did. I was like, hey, it's Chase. I'm stuck in the bathroom upstairs. Can you come get me? And then they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, of course. And that was...
nah, we're good.
We're good. We actually found another Filipino.
And then Armand walks in and gets locked in with
What
you.
are you doing here, Armand? That was funny.
I just had a really crazy idea that I'm like, I don't even know if it's worth sharing, but I need to share. Dude, this idea is like ridiculous.
Just share.
I don't know why it came to me now. It has nothing to do with your story at all.
Oh, jeez, bro. I'm kidding.
I was thinking, let's say there's like a figure in like, let's say the Middle East that they need to kill, right?
What?
That the U.S. Army needs to go after.
All right.
Here's an
person,
idea.
A person figure. A person figure?
Is that what I said?
I don't know. You just said figure.
Yeah, person.
A person.
A
Okay,
person.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So let's say there's like, we gotta kill this dude. Like this dude is causing too many problems, right? I don't want to give examples, but we know who we're talking about. I do.
Okay.
And you're like, damn, I could really promote this product, right? Here's like an idea I had. I was like, if I was a company, I'd pay money, send the army over there, walk in, bust through the door, guns drawn, the whole army's in there, right? Hands up, this is it, you're dying. Hold this. Action, camera guy comes out,
no.
sponsored by Old Spice. Boom! Dude,
Oh
you know how
my
much?
gosh, dude.
And then afterwards it says, Marines.
That's definitely a way to get that out there. Really good brand deal, guys. That's a really great idea.
Even after the fact, if they're like, no, man, I'm not holding that. Boom! Sponsored by. One of the military dudes has it.
You'll probably never have a brand deal ever again. The
know
more
how
brand
many
deals you'll
sales
get,
you
the
would
more
get for
people
that?
you'll kill. Huh?
You know how many sales you'd get off that? Even better.
I wonder how many people would the type of people that would buy that product. Anyway, go for it.
Gillette deodorant.
Okay.
You hand it to the guy, buddy. If you don't use this while we shoot you, we're gonna shoot you in the arm. It's gonna hurt more. It's like, all right. They walk out, so it hasn't happened yet. They break in as he's using the Gillette. Boom! Gillette falls down. His hand's dead. He's shaking. Camera zooms in on Gillette.
Wow.
2 birds with 1 stone. Commercial
Exactly.
and getting the job done.
Dude, that is very true. Very.
People are gonna hear this and-
The cinema needs to be on point.
Yeah, dude. Those got to be shot on iPhone.
And it's an iPhone commercial.
Oh, there you go. The camera turns on the guy filming it.
Yeah.
It says shot with like a gun on iPhone.
iPhone. Not
man.
Android, not Android.
Not Android.
That reminded me of, you know, the YouTuber.
I don't want to know what that reminded you of.
Bro, it was straight crazy. Chat, if you know this YouTuber, go ahead and say yes. Do you know Vitaly?
Yes.
Zodrovetsky.
Him. One of his old viral videos came up on my YouTube, and I was like, he did the craziest stuff. He literally climbed this pyramid in like, what the heck? Egypt or something. Nobody's supposed to climb up these pyramids. They're like so sacred, and people, it's old. He goes up there, and obviously helicopters are helicoptering. And then the security guard is like, there's so many people surrounding the pyramid telling him to get the frick off. He's not. He's going up to the top. What does he do? He gets out his phone and he promotes something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forget what it was.
He did do that when he like streaked stuff too as well, right? Like he would write subscribe or something.
Yeah.
right?
But this one, it was like,
This is a brand deal?
I don't think it was a brand deal. Well, it's definitely something that was people had opinions on at that time, and so he was sharing his opinion by doing it the most viral way, going up on the pyramid and sharing his thoughts. And at the end of it, he was like, "We just need to love more, and God bless." And I'm like, "Okay." And then he got arrested.
That's good. That does make sense. People doing wild stuff to promote something.
Yeah. That was crazy though. I don't know. Would you do something like that?
Dude, I thought about it too, and I don't feel like many people are. I don't think anybody's really doing that on social media. Like back in the day, there were guys like Vitaly you're mentioning. Like people would like, if their name was on their brand, they would go out and put themselves in that danger zone.
Yeah.
But now I feel like it's a lot of people like outsourcing to others.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do this for $100? Would you do that
Yeah.
kind of deal? Because it's like it's become a trend on social media. Personally, probably not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to.
Because you also kind of risk looking stupid too. Like this guy only wants the views. And I mean, you can't escape the hate. It's always going to come around your butt.
But the thing is, you're bound to click on that video.
True. That's true.
And I mean, if you're judging someone off a video that you chose to click on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're the one who's watching it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, everybody knows like, so if you could get someone to click on a video right now and sit through the whole video and watch it, that itself is an accomplishment, regardless of what the content is.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for on TikTok. Guys, please watch my content.
I think what we've noticed, like a lot of like the YouTube shorts that we're posting now, like the percent watch is like 115% like watched out of like what 1.235 10 million views, which is like wow, that people are like sitting through more than what the video is to like rewatch half of it.
That's crazy.
And
is it just shorts or
dude, I'm trying to get that on long form, bro.
Oh man.
So if you guys are here, you want to watch my long forms, go watch my long forms.
Guys, watch Kia's long
form, right? This is going on.
Yeah, you guys are watching a really, really long form right now.
Yeah.
Bruh, this is congratulations for coming this far and watching us talk about random weird things.
Yeah, if you guys, oh man, you guys missed some good stuff if you guys just tuned in.
I know. I guess you guys are gonna have to rewatch and save this for later. I have to watch later, guys.
All right, let's see what else I got on here for you.
A question for you. How many times have you been to VidCon?
Twice. That was my second one.
Twice?
Yeah, I mean, I started doing content right like around COVID time is when I started posting TikTok. And then YouTube I didn't start till like a year and a half ago.
Really?
Yeah.
And you just skyrocketed, already got like millions of subscribers within a year?
Dude, it was like, it's coming up on 2 years, but a year and a half.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And like, dude, I remember it was like a year and a half ago, December. So like, not this past December, maybe the December before, I think. I was, literally the December before this past one. I was sitting on my computer when the table was right here. Uh-huh. I was at like 995 subscribers.
Oh, no way.
And like, dude, I was like on Instagram. I was on live. I was on everything. I'm like, guys, we're almost at 1,000. Please, we're almost at 1,000. Come on. Boom, we had 1,000. I was going crazy and stuff.
Bro, nice.
Year and a half later, 2 mil, trying to hit 3, trying to hit 4.
Let's go. And what was the video that your first video that went viral?
The first video I posted hit 80K that I've ever put out on social media. There was
On YouTube?
No, this was TikTok. YouTube, it was kind of just like I was reposting my TikToks 3 to 6 a day, just posting, and then eventually slowly started to take off. And now I hit that 100 million video.
Yeah, it was the
ice
one, right?
Yeah.
I saw that.
No, but yeah, the first video I posted on TikTok hit 80K, and I thought that was the biggest thing in the world. And the whole video was, there was a donut shop I went to growing up, and the reason I guessed also you were Cambodian was because of my friend Cherry that I mentioned to you.
Okay.
He worked at the donut shop, and his mom only spoke one word of English because she came from Cambodia, and it was Cherry, because she lived on Cherry Avenue in Long Beach.
yeah.
So she named him Cherry.
Oh, yeah.
And Cherry worked at the
So
donut
cool.
shop, and he was struggling at the time a little bit. So my family wanted to give him $500 just to help out.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, oh man, I can make this a TikTok. TikTok. Everyone's talking about TikTok right now. I literally just went in there, filmed me, gave me $500, and that was it. Because it felt good, like doing it legitly, not just like, oh, I'm gonna get the money
dude.
back.
And that was the video?
That was the video.
Nice.
And
Hey, where's my money?
Armand, you're gonna pay him out of your pocket? Mr. Beast on the camera.
Yeah, man. This is why I'm here, obviously.
Yeah. What about you? What was like your quote unquote first viral video?
Okay. So my first viral video, I thought was viral, was that this is when Instagram actually like around 2018, it was me doing backflips, and every time I did a backflip, I switched into different clothes. No, I was transitioning into different clothes.
That's it.
And
Are you
I'm-
laughing at this, or are you laughing at like a comment? Oh,
And I've never seen anybody else do that. And that was on Instagram. And like that I've never seen 2,000 views on my page before. And now I was like, oh my gosh, this video is going viral. It's at 2,000 views.
yeah.
And at that time, that was pretty darn big. And then it went up to like 10K, 11K, 15K. I was like, guys, I think I made it. I think I'm famous, guys. But that was like my first like feeling of, this is fun. You know, I think people like what they see. And then I see somebody steal that idea on TikTok.
Oh, yeah?
Do backflips and transitions. And I was like, I literally did that first. And they blew up. They got millions of followers.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. But my first viral video on TikTok was within like the first week of me downloading TikTok. So I like you. I hopped on this new app and I started reposting every video that I already had made before. Like on my Snapchat and my Instagram stories that people thought were funny. And one of them was a video of me pranking my friend who was sleeping on the couch, and I was playing the piano, and I played the iPhone ringtone, and he thought that his phone was ringing. And so he's like, Chase, can you hand me my phone? And so I give him his phone, and then I keep playing the ringtone. And he answers his phone, but I keep playing it. His phone's not even ringing. And then he's like, wait, what? And then he looks at me, and I'm playing the ringtone still, and that just like start laughing, and that video went viral.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I was like, you know what?
When was this?
Oh, bro, that was the first year that TikTok became TikTok. 2008, 2019, yeah. 2019.
Were you on Musical.ly before?
No. Ew. Who, me? I don't Musical.ly.
Damn. Would you say that transition video you had was like you'd look back and you're like, this is, oh, you have it.
I'll show you. Should I show you right now?
Oh, yeah. He holds the wallpaper and starts moving.
It was a pretty good video, too. I mean, it was, I've never seen anybody do it. And I don't know. If you guys know who this person is on TikTok, his name is 3 Corey. Have you heard of 3 Corey before? Yeah. He basically just, he got viral but doing, you know, that one song. It goes like da 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 da
Yes.
da
Yeah,
da da da. Yeah, when I popped off, and that was when we first saw him do a backflip, and he changed into different clothes, and that was like the coolest thing. And then he did this with his head or something, and then he came up like it was like he was like two people. Dude, you just need to see it.
I think I know what you're talking about, where like they kind of like lift themselves back up.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. Okay, here it is. I don't know if you could like zoom on this. Yeah. Oh,
Camera died.
Ready? You got it?
Go. Turn your brightness down a little bit.
Okay.
Hold on. From the top. From the top.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
There you go. Oh wow. That's
okay.
clean, dude.
One more time. This is crazy.
Oh man.
Spider-Man, I told you. And that was it.
Nice, dude.
Thanks.
I'm on changing the batteries. Is it mine?
No, we're all good.
Oh, I thought something happened.
Yeah. These guys still think the live is fake. Okay. Who's saying it? Banana
It's not
Cat
fake.
still
It's
think
not.
it's fake.
What
bro.
the heck? Dude, what do you
We're
want us to do?
live.
Tell us.
Thank you guys for joining this live
The
podcast.
chat's going really crazy, man.
Thank you guys.
Good stuff.
Thank you guys.
What's up, chat?
What's up, Chad?
What's up, chat, dude? Bro,
How are we looking on time, Armand?
We've done 50 so far.
Cool. We'll talk a couple more minutes.
50 minutes already, dude? Fudge.
Fuck. Who would you say is like your inspiration? There's one person you look up to.
One person. Jesus Christ.
The man, the myth, the legend.
As for my career, let's see. Acting wise, I think Timothy Chalamet is a phenomenal actor. I have some speculations and reservations him playing Wonka. Hopefully he does well. I believe he will do well. It was just like the first trailer. Like he goes, listen down and quiet up. Hold on. Reverse that. Something like that. That's like the most stupidest thing. Anyway, bro, Dacre Montgomery from Stranger Things. He played Billy Hargrove. Phenomenal actor. I look up to this guy's acting 100%. I actually met the guy. Put him right here.
Damn, you made our job harder. Yeah.
Monty from 13 Reasons?
So Dacre Montgomery
Oh, okay.
from Stranger Things. Get it right.
Okay.
Yeah, Armand.
Okay. Oh, there's another guy named that in 13 Reasons, which is
Oh,
crazy.
weird. Yeah.
But they just call him Monty. That's
Monty?
so weird.
Yeah.
Now, would you say, do you have any quote unquote social media inspirations?
Social media inspirations. Have you heard of Kia? He's like the lowest, in my opinion.
I think I've heard bad things only.
I've only heard bad things of him.
Yeah. Okay, so that's like the opposite end of the spectrum. Like someone you just wouldn't look up to. Maybe look down to, huh? This dude's ass, honestly. I know what I just didn't want to say. I knew who it was. Kia. Yeah.
Oh, man. Social media wise, that's hard to say. I follow so many people. Comedy, I think, what's his name? He, oh my gosh.
Take your time, dog. We got all year, baby. We got all year.
What the heck? Let's see. Hold on.
So long, you see the next VidCon? You see him there.
What's this one guy? He's like this Middle Eastern guy, I think, and but he talks like the Home Depot guy, and he's now doing podcasts. But
Sahib Singh?
is that him? How do you spell it?
Sahib. Sahib can't sing. I think that's his Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Do.
Yes, him.
Yeah?
That's him.
But I love this guy. I showed Kia one of his videos.
He's so
him.
funny.
And like when he does the street interview, like meta jokes, it's so good.
This is my favorite one.
Yeah, I love him.
POV, you get a flat tire. Luckily, a real man shows up.
Looks like you got a flat tire.
Yeah. Not really.
I got some time to help you out. First time you drive a Honda, you gotta get yourself a Ford. I just want to teach you a couple things, sweetheart. Take a look out here, sweetheart. You're gonna get the jack. You know what the jack is?
Yeah, I know what a jack is.
The jack.
It's sort of like a long metal. You single?
No.
Okay.
He just walks off.
LGB?
The LGB.
You got AAA? I think you got it. Probably got it from here.
Yeah, I got triple A.
Okay, cool. Okay. Well, you have a good one. How long you guys been together?
6 months.
I go with that.
Okay. Why don't you get the truck, get the jack for me? You know what the jack is? You ever do JRTC?
That's funny. You know, he's good.
No,
Oh my
sorry,
gosh,
sorry, really
it's
good.
so funny.
I love how he's like meta. That's what I like about it. I like meta humor a lot, and I like how Kia's switching to that.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, you're like, you're making fun of comedy.
Making fun of comedy to make it even comedier.
Comedier. Yeah, but how about you? Who's your inspiration?
Oh, I say this every time. It's the man whose car is right behind you. Up. Can you guess? The car.
Oh, it's Mike Wazowski?
Love Mike Wazowski. Favorite actor.
Inspiration?
No, the car, not the green dude.
Can I open,
Whose car is that? Yeah, go.
Whose car is this?
Yeah, it's someone's car. Like it's
Like
the
a-
person. If you know the person, you know the car, kind of thing.
Chat, do you know who the person is?
The greatest actor of all time.
Jay Leno?
That's a good
I
guess.
don't know.
Mr. Bean.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Bro, I have not watched Mr. Bean.
Ever?
That is my like homework to do as an actor.
Damn.
Yes.
So is it even ever brought up? Do people talk about him?
No. But my friends always mentions that this is where his humor comes from. And I'm like, okay, I have to watch Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
It's a show, right?
He also has a couple movies he did.
Yeah.
He also did movies where he didn't play Mr. Bean. Like he did Johnny English. I don't know if you heard of Johnny English. Where he played like a
no.
detective.
No. But he's gonna also
Spy.
be in the Wonka movie too.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
He's your
I'm
favorite.
bringing him back. He's my favorite, dude.
Oh my gosh.
It's just because I tell people this all the time. I'm like, in comedy, to be able to make someone laugh without saying a word is like the biggest form of comedy because it's so worldwide. It's universal. You know,
I agree. He doesn't say anything.
all he says is his last name. He says Bean.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like my parents are huge fans of Mr. Bean, and like they weren't very good at English when they came to America, and that's all they watched. And it's like that's so powerful, you know. It's like it transcends.
It's all
language.
physical comedy. It's just like like when you talk, you over enunciate, but he over enunciates his actions.
That's
kinda
so
thing.
cool.
He
Now I
does say words
understand.
here and there, but it's very like anyone in the world that doesn't speak English will understand what
That's
he's saying.
so funny.
Yeah.
That oh my gosh, because my friend is funny without even talking, and now that makes sense because he grew up watching Mr. Bean.
Yeah. And the reason it's different from like, who is it, like Chaplin and stuff like that, where it's like all no talking and just music and stuff, is because he's the only one that's not doing it in a very normal society.
Yeah.
So like everyone around him is like the most normal you could get. And he's just this awkward goofball that's
That is
been put.
so funny.
And the reason it's even crazier is because his story is like, he wasn't given any opportunities because he was told he had a stutter. He had a speaking problem.
Whoa.
So they told him, we can't hire you for anything just because of your speaking condition. And he said, okay, I'll go make a show that doesn't involve me speaking. So that's what he did. And it became so huge
Wow.
because he literally wanted to go against what they were telling him and do that.
Whoa.
Which is why it's even crazier that his literal, like the person he plays is literally him in real life.
Wow. That's so inspiring.
Yeah.
Make your own stuff, guys.
Yeah. Mr. Bean. And it's such a simple like concept that's turned into such a big brand, you know?
Yeah.
Now you go to his Instagram and stuff and they're making animations of him that he's not even like part of anymore. It's all like animated,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
No, I've seen him literally everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Bean, the man, the myth, the bean.
Man, the myth of bean, guys. Ugh.
Yeah.
I want a bean.
He has a little teddy bear called Teddy. Man, I love that dude. What are we looking at? Almost an hour?
Yes.
Cool. Mr. Chase, is there anything else you'd like to add to the conversation? Is there anything you want to promote? Usually I don't want to promote things, but we should start.
How much am I getting paid?
Whatever you sell off your promotion is all yours, buddy. We don't take a single percentage here.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. No, I mean, there's nothing I'd promote other than if you look me up, it's Del Rosario, DelRosario. That's how you spell my last name. It's just Chase Del Rosario, guys.
Guys, go check him out. Thank you, Chase, for coming. This was amazing.
Thank you very much for having me, brother.
Boom.
Finally, we get to do this.
I know, dude. Now we got to start filming some actual stuff.
Let's do it. I know.
Well, not today, but like,
Yeah.
we'll put some stuff out.
I know. You'll see us in the future, guys.
That's right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yes, this was a live podcast for those of you who didn't believe it. I'll catch you on next week's episode of the No Script Podcast. Thank you guys again. Make sure you subscribe, follow Chase, follow me, and I'll see you guys next week.
Later, guys.
Peace.
Bam.